Alright guys, welcome back. So the game wouldn't let me actually save here, so I have to do all this. Just 3 quick clicks. Here we go. $25, and then let's leave the private room.
You'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
System woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
Sam, there's something I forgot to tell you. It's about managing your BB stress levels and reducing the risk of autotoxemic attacks. There are a few things you can do if your BB starts showing signs of distress.
Such as?
Such as take a moment to look after it. Cradle the pot, gently rock it, that sort of thing. Out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Bleed-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Clear. All weapons will remain locked
Hey,
until
L1
departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
down to BB. I changed it from motion controls because I don't really like waving my controller around. Let's remove all markers. So showing the path that I've taken. Kind of cool. But I haven't gone down this way before, so that's showing me other people's paths.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know, after all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
Stealth mission? I mean, we don't really have West of capital Knot City. If I'm going back in that direction, then yeah, share memory chip data. There we go.
Well, well, would you look at this? Thank you so much, Sam.
Yakko.
Thank you for your contribution.
Yeah, if I'm... So, in Death Stranding 2, you had fast travel, so it made sense to kind of take the orders around. Don't know how that works in this yet. We haven't even got a vehicle unlocked yet. Two climbing anchors, one ladder. How are the boots? 23%, still good. Would like to make another ladder though. Let's see what we get. Collection of chiral crystals. Do this one first. I mean, I could grab both, actually. I'm just gonna grab this and bring it back. And then do this, because we have to pass through this anyway.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. You never know when you'll need to recon an area.
Watchtower. Alright. That would definitely be helpful in the area where we've got to scout the mules. Climbing anchor, PCC, climbing anchor, ladder. I'm curious, did I accept?
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Did I accept both missions?
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Order assigned.
Have a look. Nope, we don't have anything over there. Alright, let's go get this done. At least one CG of chiral crystals.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Rest is advised. Weapons
Where are the
restrictions
hands?
lifted.
There's one.
Sam, chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultra deck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
68 CG. Alright, make our way back. I'm gonna grab these two while I'm coming this way. sure I'll need that material anyway.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges.
Sam, Pyro crystal deliveries are a little different from usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any Pyro crystals you're carrying.
Why can I not make that delivery? Right, claim crystals. This is getting the materials from here. Okay. In Death Stranding 2, I didn't weigh anything. How much weight are we carrying? 18 of 120.
Sam, you can use share lockers to exchange cargo with other porters.
Okay. I can donate stuff or... Someone's donated metals. Actually, I just want to check most of this stuff. Oh yeah, they can't make anything. Alright, let's got to grab the mission. So if that was the case, I thought I had to hand it in, but... Oh, good. Keeps giving me PCCs. Don't need multiples. One is fine. Auto range and then get out.
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Rest is advised.
Okay. We are gonna go. Follow this path, I guess. I'm actually gonna stop right here. I want to make a... Wait, is this on the network? If so, I want to make a watchtower. Thank you for joining me on this playthrough.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I know the game's been out for quite a while now, and a lot of people have already finished and played it and mastered it.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful, these guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
Attack is square. Alright. Yeah, see, I could have got that mission done by just doing that.
Thanks for the help. Today's a good day.
Remember, Sam, before you approach the mule drop site, we recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo.
Yeah, I will.
Mule drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
Guy scanned me. Wanted that memory chip. Let's have a look. Are there any enemies here? I wonder if I can get this without... worrying about that guy. Don't need the boots. Too heavy. Get a grip. Come on, BB. Going on a ride. The path is actually really good. I was gonna go up top, make a watchtower, try and figure out how to do it. Then there was a memory stick there, so I wanted to get that. We just came in, walked in, grabbed it, and walked out. Can I auto arrange stuff? Cargo management. There we go. Auto arrange. I'm having a tough time with the weight. I need my exoskeleton. There's a guy over there. We're safe. This ladder. A bit awkward. You know what? Forget it. I'm putting an anchor. Right here. Sorry, buddy with a ladder. Didn't mean to take your thunder.
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. All we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary.
Oh my god.
Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off. But it didn't. The people didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Hold on L2 R2 so I can make a quick turn.
Decontaminating suit. All clear.
Still holding down the two
Welcome.
triggers
Sand
just because I don't want to
bridges.
fall damage the goods. Just make us run a little slower, but safer. I think I have to recycle them. Oh, that's part of the order.
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals. Maintenance and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
I didn't realize I had to hand that in. It added the distance traveled. New option has been added to delivery terminals. Claim material.
Excess chiral crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site. These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed. Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
Okay. Distribution Center West. Provided the new hologram data. Use this data, gain access to level 2 or higher structure. Select customize structure. Bridges, guard, macho. Some of this facility's bandwidth has been shared with Sam. More structures can be built within the chiral network area. Guild now. How much cargo can we carry now?
Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
What is it? It's a gift.
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
I guess I have to get it. So I've got this on my back. It's not damaged. Alright, buddy, we're just gonna use one spray. Give me a sec.
Easy.
There is a correlation between elevated corellium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
Okay, how do I use... Okay. So recycle this. I don't think I need to carry them around. I mean, if I need it, I can always craft one. Unless I should actually just carry one.
Thank you for your continued support.
Alright, we got some materials. Now... fabricate. Oh, can't still make a thing here. Deliver all that first. Just skip the animation, we don't need to see it.
You're trying to put the rest of us to shame. Fine by me.
Okay, we're lightening the load slowly. Make a delivery. Do this one first.
I'd just about given up on this. I owe you one.
Seven Samurai. That one sounds pretty cool. And our main quest objective.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
So, we've only kind of come to this area once or twice, and the connection level is almost maxed already. So I'm only comparing this to...
Sam, how are your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine, conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
Yeah, I'm comparing this game to Death Stranding 2, which, I mean, I know it's backwards. Bridges HQ has added data for a new network, a new structure to your PCC, a bridge. Equip your PCC and use that to select it. So the People's Porter. Nothing about stealth though, eh?
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same could be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
3 new orders added. Right, let's have a look. First off, fabricate some equipment.
We've added a bridge schematic to your PCC. The first step is laying the foundation, after which you'll have to supply additional materials to finish the job. Plenty of rivers and canyons could do with a good bridge, you know. Take a stroll across one you built yourself, and I guarantee you'll be glad you made the effort. Give it a try.
So 800 metals is what it takes. Alright guys, give me a second here, let me just check. Actually my boots are fine. I'm looking at the bottom there, the 4 bar graphs that you see. I was gonna make another one. Let's see what we've got. Power supply, wind farm, construction bridge, collection cargo. Don't know if I want to do that collection one. It's gonna have me running through BT area. This and this though. Okay, so I've got metals on my back. 2 PCs, 1 climbing anchor. Oh, that's in my cargo shelf. Place those in the private locker. I don't need to carry those. EX grenade. I haven't really explained those yet. One ladder, 2 climbing anchors. One PCC. I don't need to carry more than 1 PCC, I don't think. Can I not recycle those? Right, you know what? Whatever. We'll do it in the next checkpoint.
Order assigned.
Alright, I'm hoping once we've made the bridge, we should be lighter at least.
Okay, Sam. Make your way to the designated construction area for the bridge. The foundation should already be in place. With your help, we'll have the thing finished in no time. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
So we didn't need a PCC because it's already been started.
Sam, looks like you found the site. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
The menu. Seat structure. And materials confirmed. I already had 400 there. Sweet.
Bravo, Sam. That bridge should make life easier for a lot of people.
Okay. That bridge, part of the normal progress. It's not something I made. think I'm gonna come here. Actually, I'm gonna save right here.
You can be sure that every traveler and porter who passes that way will put it to good use. Keep an eye out for other spots that could do with another well-placed bridge.
Can I? E. That's a lot of P to be holding in. Let him go.
Sweet fucking relief.
All right, we got a mushroom. We peed the. Way Station West. Okay, where are we going? We are going to wind farm. So I don't want to pick up anything that isn't to the wind farm. We haven't got a vehicle yet, so I feel that we're going to be running back this way anyway.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff in this game, very manual. They did fix a lot of the manual stuff in Death Stranding 2. So it's interesting to see how this evolved into that. I think that was a plant that allows me to make temporary shoes. Yeah, this thing. I think, yeah, the next checkpoint, I'll make some shoes. It's still about 50%. Didn't really pick up anything to distribute, so we're good.
There we go.
It's more of an on the way back type thing. Front wind. Alright. Right here is where I'm gonna have a save. Alright guys, so as I was saving, I noticed this. So I think there's a BT in this area. I think that's what it means. Risk. So it's a good job we saved. And we've got this forested area to make our way across. So I don't know which path we're going to take. Put the marker up straight. I don't want to get too heavy for that. I want to stay light. Hold on, Sam. Don't pull. Is there a suggested path? No. I'm gonna go down there to the left, I think.
This time, this ain't it.
Never go down the obvious way. Okay. Going down slow. You know what? I think I'm gonna... Thinking about having a drink, but we'll wait. Oh god. Which direction? They're blinking faster. It's over to the left. Move to the right. Why can I not hold my breath? See where I gotta go. Almost through. I make it through the middle. We're home free.
Breathe easy, Sam. You're clear of BG territory. The Death Stranding's to blame for all of this. The gazers, the fall of America, everything. It warped the world beyond recognition. Humanity had to scramble like during a sinking ship. But there's nowhere else to go. There's no future living like this. If we're to survive, we need to find another way. A way to overcome the BTs, the Death Stranding, the whole damn mess.
So angry.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. With this unit, we should be able to power the distro center via the chiral network. Other places too, if it works. Here's hoping the UCA can put our electricity to good use. Mind if I have a look? Incredible. How'd you get this here? You fly?
Honestly, flying would be helpful. Come on, Kojima. Add in like an aerial copter or something.
All we need now is a connection to the chiral network. Go for it.
Network bandwidth is a limited resource, and every structure you build consumes it. However, as you increase your connection level, the bandwidth available to you will increase as well.
All right. The wind farm has joined the UCA. New interview data. Humanity's biggest problem, logistics, chiral contamination, the discovery of beaches, and the concept of death. We can build generators. Finally I can get that vehicle up and running. New features have been added to your cufflinks, supply requests, bridge links. New options have been added to terminals, take on orders, standard orders, make delivery request supplies, entrust cargo, garage. Garage feature can be used at not cities and distribution centers. So not where we are. Look at all the BT icons.
About time we did our part. Thanks again. You know, I heard the rest of your team was wiped out. Makes what you're doing all the more incredible. You're a one-man expedition. I hope Amelie's doing as well as you. Wonder if she made it to Edgenot City yet. It was her that put us in charge of the wind farm. I was with the group bringing up the rear while Amelie led the way. I've never met her in person, but it was an honor to travel with her all the same. When you see her, feel free to tell her I said so, huh?
Sam, got a moment? I ran an experiment with your blood. It seems you were onto something. After dispersing an aerosolized sample of your blood in BT territory, we observed reduced activity. While this is hardly definitive as we have no other repatriates to whom we can turn for additional testing, it does suggest that the bodily fluids of repatriates are repellent to BTs. Mama had the idea of developing a weapon to test this theory. The prototype should be ready soon, and when it is, we'd like you to test it.
Sam, this is the perfect opportunity. We've almost got the whole region on the chiral network. All that's left is Port Knot City. Return to Capital Knot City so you can pick up relief supplies for Port Knot. By the time you arrive, we can give you the completed prototype in person. One other thing. It's not very often porters get out to that wind farm. While you're there, you should pick up any outstanding orders. No sense coming all the way back here empty-handed if there's work to be done. Have a look at that delivery terminal.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Alright, and we are going to do that in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you then.